Today we are going to talk about 7 perfumes under the budget of rupees 600 which smells very identical to some of the expensive perfumes out there. So basically these are clone perfumes, but before I get started with the list, I do wanted to highlight a few things. There has been a couple of occasions where I have talked about a lot of expensive or mid-budget perfumes, but I have skipped on the budget series, and that is the reason this video is coming up. Also, most of the times the perfumes that I recommend are mostly Middle Eastern, or there are, specific websites where you need to go and buy the perfumes, but these perfumes are available in the popular websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Tata Click. So if in case you have the preconceived notion as to, you are gonna buy from these websites only, then this list might be super helpful for you. And the last disclaimer, all these perfumes are very, very, very inexpensive and budget oriented, and that is the reason even if they are clone, they are not an exact one-to-one clone, and the quality has some differences with the expensive counterpart. But even though they are not at par with the quality or at the scent profile, but they are still there, and I believe that under the budget of 600 rupees, these are the best clones to those expensive perfumes out there. So the first perfume that I'm going to start off with in today's list is going to be this one. This is Studio West's Buttercream. A perfume which sells for around 200 to 300 rupees for this 30 ml bottle. And this is a clone, a very expensive perfume called Acro Bake, which is kind of characterized by lemon tart, vanilla, some gourmand cake-like vibe. Basically, you are having a lemon tart and a vanilla muffin together at the same time, and this is going to give you that particular vibe. And the blend quality is very, very, very refined. It's very good. The only thing is the performance. Here the projection is around 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and the overall perfume will last for around 3 to 4 hours. Then you will have to apply the perfume again. But since the perfume is so inexpensive, you can just top it off, and this is, I think, available in a 30 ml bottle only. So it's easy to carry as well. If in case you're looking for the DNA of Acro Bake and you have no idea what it smells like, get a buttercream from Studio West Westside. I think that the perfume is available in the official website of Westside as well as in Tata Click or any Tata related websites out there. A very good alternative to Acro Bake in my opinion, and a very good date night fragrance that you can use in the evening. That's buttercream coming from the house of Westside Studio West. The next perfume that I want to talk about is Wild Stone Code Terre. And this is basically a clone of Hermes. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say, as per the similarity to the designer fragrance is concerned, it's around 8 out of 10 in my opinion. It's a very good perfume, cloning the smell of Hermes. It's like orange peel, and it's a bit earthy due to the note of vetiver, and there is some mineral-like vibe over here which I absolutely adore. A very true gentleman-like fragrance. If in case you're above the age of 25, 26 and you want something that is a daily driver for the office, this can work really well. Again, the caveat is the total overall performance and projection. This perfume is also available in around 500 to 600 rupees for this entire 100 ml bottle, making it very inexpensive and budget-friendly. And if you apply like 10 to 12 sprays, it will give you a decent projection of around 30 to 40 minutes, and the overall longevity will be around 4 to 5 hours. After that, I think you will have to top it up. But for 400 to 600 rupees for a 100 ml bottle, this is a steal deal. Wild Stone Code Terre as an alternative to Hermes. The next perfume that I want to talk about is Old Money coming from the house of Arabian Aroma. This perfume sells anywhere between 250 rupees to 350 rupees for a 50 ml bottle, and this is trying to clone a very expensive perfume. I mean, the OG is Kilian's Angel Share, and then it has got its very own clone which is Lattafa Khamrah. This is basically trying to clone Khamrah, and for 350 rupees for a 50 ml bottle, this is as close as you can get to Khamrah in this particular budget. Although the blend quality might not feel as close as Lattafa Khamrah, but when you're paying only 350 rupees, the perfume blend is justified. And the best part about this particular perfume is the longevity and projection. This will project for around 1 to 1.5 hours easily, and the overall longevity is around 7 to 8 hours when applied on the clothes. And a perfume selling at rupees 350, that's a lot. That's a lot in my opinion. So that's Old Money from the house of Arabian Aroma trying to clone Lattafa Khamrah. The next perfume that I want to recommend, which is the ever popular DNA of Rasasi Hawas, which is Man of the Year Premium. Now, I know there is a perfume called Wildstone Edge which exists, but this is a much better deal, and around 400 to 600 rupees for a 100 ml bottle. This will be a better alternative than Wildstone Edge, and it's very similar to the DNA of Rasasi Hawas in the dry down. I would say this leans more between Rasasi Hawas and Rasasi Hawas Ice, a super versatile daily driver, something that you can wear for the dates as well. It has got that fresh aquatic note at the top, then a bubblegummy sweetness at the dry down. It's a very good DNA in my opinion, and a trusted DNA which has worked for years now. So if in case you want to smell like Hawas, but you want to stick to a certain budget, Man of the Year Premium can be a very good choice for you. And this is also something that was featured in our Clone War. It won the Clone War when we were talking about the Indian budget perfumes smelling like Hawas. So you can check this out, definitely. Man of the Year Premium from the house of French Factor. The next perfume that I want to talk about is going to be this one. This is Arabian Aromas Alpha Male, which smells a lot like JPG Le Male Elixir. JPG Le Male Elixir is sweet, it has got some spices, it has got some lavender, it has got some mint, a bit of tobacco and a bit of honey at the base. Although all those complexities are not really captured very well over here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say this is a 6 out of 10 or a 6.5 out of 10 when I'm talking about the DNA of Le Male Elixir. But as a standalone perfume, this is really good. And the perfume is selling for around 250 to 350 rupees for a 50 ml. Again, inexpensive in my opinion, but does the job really well. The best part about this perfume is again the performance. Around 1 to 1.5 hours of projection, around 6 to 7 hours of longevity when applied on the clothes. If in case you want to smell similar to Le Male Elixir from JPG, but you don't have the budget and you can only spend under 500 rupees for a perfume, I think Alpha Male can be a really good option for you. The next perfume that I want to talk about is from Wildstone, which is Wildstone Boss. And this is a perfume which is trying to clone the ever popular Creed Aventus. And in my opinion, under the budget of like 400 to 600 rupees for a 100 ml bottle, this is the cheapest yet one of the best. I mean, in that particular price range, 400 to 600 rupees for a 100 ml, in that particular price range, I think Wildstone Boss is a really good option if in case you're trying to smell like Creed Aventus. Now, in terms of the cloning part, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this is around 6.5 out of 10 because the opening is kind of missing over here. It quickly goes into the dry down, and all these perfumes are inexpensive, so they kind of lag the transition part. Most of them are linear and trying to capture one specific aspect of the perfume, the perfume that it's trying to clone. Over here, Wildstone Boss has successfully, I will say, captured the dry down of Creed Aventus to some extent. It has got that smoky vibe, it has got that pineapple-ish note over here. It has also got that musky vibe, oak moss vibe, and a decent offering. I would say if in case you have never smelled Creed Aventus and you have always heard about Creed Aventus a lot, start here. You will not be disappointed, and the blend quality on Wildstone Boss is also good. I mean, the alcoholic blast is very minimal over here, although there is some, but it settles very quickly. The only thing is again the performance, around 4 to 4.5 hours this is going to last on your clothes, and the projection is around 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So if in case you can get past the performance and you can just top it up after every 3.5 to 4 hours, this is an inexpensive budget alternative to Creed Aventus in my opinion. This is Wildstone Boss. The last perfume that I want to recommend is a tobacco-based fragrance, and that's basically a clone of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I'm talking about Beardo's Whiskey Smoke Firebomb. And honestly, for around 500 to 600 rupees for a 100 ml bottle, this is as close as you can get to the DNA of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. This is really good for the price that it comes at, and also there is some amount of harshness in the opening, but again it settles within the first 5 to 10 minutes. After that, it's very smooth. The overall longevity of this perfume is again around 6 to 7 hours when applied on the clothes, and the projection is kind of good. Strong projection for the first 1 hour, which is kind of incredible for the pricing that this perfume comes at. And if in case you have no idea what Tobacco Vanille smells like, it has got the note of tobacco, creamy tobacco at the top, with the dry down of a nuanced sweet vanilla at the base with some spices like clove. And if in case you don't like overly sweet perfumes and you enjoy the note of tobacco, you're gonna love this perfume. And I feel this is not for the teenagers or the person going to like college or school, but for anybody who is in a corporate setup, maybe 25, 26 years and above. And want something for the winter, this is a really good option in my opinion. Beardo Whiskey Smoke Firebomb. So these were the perfumes that I wanted to recommend to you, starting at the budget of only 600 rupees, which smells like the expensive counterparts, although not head to head, but it's still there, and this is a good starting point. If in case you have any that I have not included in this list, feel free to use the comment section and add your recommendations as well. And in case you have any queries about any of these perfumes that I discussed over here, you have the comment section, or you can connect with me via Instagram, which is Saga Online. And I'll try my best to answer all your queries as soon as possible. So with that, this is Deep signing off. I'll see you on the next one very soon. Bye-bye.